The World Health Organization blames 3/4 of all cardiovascular deaths to bad lifestyle. Choices such as poor diet, physical inactivity, smoking, and last but not least, psychosocial stress. Most of that's clear, except what is stress? Physiologists tell us stress is designed as a survival mechanism when adrenal glands flood the body with stress hormones, increasing heart rate, respiratory rate, and blood flow to the muscles, in turn to improve alertness, focus, strength, and stamina, all in order to make us ready to pull our swords and fight or turn tail and run. Helpful in an occasional emergency, but harmful when happening daily. Asking people what stresses them most, I've heard all sorts of answers this week. Some say the worst stress comes from fear of or facing poor health of self or family members. Doctors say from patients having bad results. Some friends say from divorce. And my wife says from feeling powerless to help our kids when they're facing trouble. Powerlessness is what one study claimed is the worst stressor. Results showed aircraft controllers and brain surgeons endure nothing compared to nurses' aides who were responsible for helping people in trouble yet had so little control over the situation. Held responsible, yet powerless to make a change. Ugh, that is stress. What stresses one person may not touch another. I asked a retired head nurse friend who's dealing with metastatic cancer about what stresses her. She surprisingly responded, well, it's not my cancer, really. It was more stressful trying to manage 40 nurses and keep all the care providers happy. Following that, I asked another administrator about his job, and he said, nah, my job's not stressful. Everyone, I learned, is different. The Mayo Clinic describes a personality that doesn't burn out as an inherited positive glasses half full type of attitude, the type whose natural way finds social support and spiritual faith. Others define resilience and mental fortitude as something learned, the type whose early training brings friends and personal strength. So where does that leave us in dealing with stress? I believe each of us can and should open up a social network, nurture our spiritual core, mess around with a hobby, laugh at our sense of humor, exercise 30 minutes every day, and then let us embrace the serenity prayer. Grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference.